Hey everyone! Welcome back to your English speaking practice. Today we're going to answer some very common questions people ask when they first meet you. I'll ask the question, then I'll give you a few seconds to answer it out loud. After that, I'll show you 3 ways to respond: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. All right? Let's get started. All right, let's start with a simple question. Where are you from? Take a moment to think about your answer. Pause the video. Say your answer out loud and write it down so you can practice later. Ready? Okay, let's go through 3 different ways you could answer this question, depending on your level. So, if you're just starting out, you can keep it super simple. You can say, I'm from Canada. Easy, right? Short and clear. Now, if you're at an intermediate level, you can add a little more information. For example, I'm from Canada, but I've been living in the US for a few years. Here, we're using the connector but to add contrast and the present perfect. I've been living to show that it started in the past and continues until now. And if you're more advanced, you can make your answer sound even more conversational. Something like, I was born in Canada, but I've been living in the US for a while now, and I really enjoy learning about different cultures. Notice how this one flows more naturally. It uses expressions like, I was born in and for a while now, and connects ideas with and. This makes your speech sound more fluent and complete. Next question. Where do you live? Pause the video and try to answer in your own words. Now, let's compare your answer with some examples. Beginner. I live in Toronto. Simple and great. Just use I live in plus city. Intermediate. I live in Toronto, but I might move to another city next year. Here, we're adding a connector again, but, and using I might move, which shows possibility. That makes your English sound more natural. Advanced. I live in Toronto, which is a beautiful and multicultural city. I love how friendly people are here. This time, notice the relative clause, which is a beautiful city. It gives extra information about the city without starting a new sentence. That's a great way to sound more fluent. Question 3. What do you do? Now, let's talk about your job or what you do every day. Pause the video and say your answer out loud. All right, let's go step by step. Beginner. I'm a caregiver. Short, direct, and perfect for beginners. Intermediate. I'm a caregiver, and I really enjoy helping people in their daily lives. Here we add and to connect ideas, and a verb of emotion, enjoy, to make the sentence more personal. Advanced. I work as a caregiver, and I find it very rewarding because I get to make a difference in people's lives every day. In this version, we use I work as, a more formal and natural way to talk about your job, plus the connector because to explain your reason. That's exactly how fluent speakers expand their answers. Question 4. What do you like to do in your free time? Let's talk about hobbies. Everyone loves this question. Pause the video and think of 2 things you enjoy doing. Now let's go through the levels. Beginner. I like reading. Simple and good. Just I like plus verb ing. Intermediate. I like reading and playing the piano when I have some free time. Now we're connecting two hobbies with and adding the time phrase when I have some free time. That's very natural. Advanced. In my free time, I love reading and playing the piano. It helps me relax and connect with my thoughts. Here we're starting with a time expression, in my free time, and using connectors like and it helps me to make the answer sound smooth and expressive. And the last question, one of my favorites. Why are you learning English? Pause the video and say your reason. Let's check out some ways to answer this. Beginner. I'm learning English for work. Short and clear, perfect. Intermediate. I'm learning English because I want to communicate better when I travel. Here we add because to give a reason. It makes your answer more complete. Advanced. I'm learning English because it opens so many doors for travel, for work, and for meeting amazing people from around the world. This version uses the metaphor "it opens doors," which is a very natural English expression. It also adds rhythm with repetition for travel, for work, and for meeting people. That's how fluent speakers emphasize ideas. Awesome job! You've just practiced 5 of the most common questions people ask in real conversations. Remember, focus on natural flow, not perfection. Keep practicing, and try using these answers in real situations. I'll see you in the next speaking practice.